everybody, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. It's a van build video, shows you around my 2005 Toyota Sienna. So I hope you enjoy it, I hope you pick up a few things from it, and I'll see you in the world. So this is my 2005 Toyota Sienna minivan. I've had it for about 6 months. When I first bought the van, I removed all but one of the seats, as you can see here. The two mid-row seats I sold, and then the rear seat I gave away as I couldn't find a buyer for it. The third row seating is a 60-40 split, and I kept the smaller portion to use as a desk and work chair. This is my original van build, which isn't much different than my current build other than the curtains. I've also since added a shag rug and organized my clothing into packing cubes. It's got about 186,000 miles on it. This is my second van build that I've done to it. It's not fancy, it's not beautiful, but it serves me well. So we'll start up at the business end of things. Sign of the times, Lysol wipes and extra water, some weights. Try to keep in shape as best I can. This is my travel bag. It's a 34 liter. It's actually what I used to travel internationally. This is all I carry, just 34 liters, but I'm something of a minimalist, so that's all I need. Now it's really handy bag. And I do take the bag with me whenever I leave the van. The bag comes with me because that's got personal information, laptop, sunglasses holder, and some piece of vineyard that a friend gave to me. Glove compartment, not much to it. Manual napkins. Israeli bandage. I would recommend having an Israeli bandage. I have like 4 of these. I carry one in my bag, one in my glove compartment, one in my bug out bag. $9 or $10 on Amazon, but I had an accident summer of 2019, and that I was in the middle of nowhere, and that stopped the bleeding until I could drive myself to a hospital. So buy one. Bluetooth player. First thing I do when I buy a car is just put a Bluetooth player in there, because come on. A phone holder, magnetic phone holder, phone charger, the ABCs of van life. ABC, always be charging. Hand sanitizer, binoculars, some masks, flashlight, lighter, Leatherman. On this van, it's a 2005 Sienna LE. It's just got the one automatic door. On top there, I've got my spare tire. When I purchased the van, the spare tire hoist was broken. The cables were all frayed. I can't find one for, under $75. I've got an old fairing shield. This is like the 8th vehicle I've had that on. Just keep moving it from vehicle to vehicle. The living room, bedroom, office setup that I have. Start here with my curtain. I just have some dowels that were part of my original build. I used to have curtain rods that would go all around the van, and I switched out to Reflectix, which I'll show you in a minute. This was the original front curtain, so I normally just put it up like this. And I don't have blackout curtains, but this is okay because it is pretty cool and goes with my little galaxy theme that I have. I just need I'm gonna get some Velcro there and just put that. But that's what it looks like when it's closed. Everything else is Reflectix. I don't do anything to the front. I do have a front windshield blocker thing. I tend not to use it, especially if I'm doing stealth. That's a little obvious that somebody's in there. Got some books, toiletry items, just hang. I got this thing. You can spend a lot of money on toiletry bags. I got this in Japan for the equivalent of maybe $5 US, and I love it. Solar light, inflatable solar light. Always got to charge because it just sits right there. The bed is 3/4 inch plywood and 2x4s. I did it at Home Depot. About the same length as the mattress pads that I have here. So these are just mattress pads that I picked up at Fred Meyer. I've got 2 of them. I don't know, a few inches thick. And then also I have a topper, this little thing, eggshell thing from Walmart. So that's my bed system, and I have all my storage underneath. So all my shirts I keep in here. And everything I own is in this van, so I don't have a whole lot of things, but I have enough. I have 4 pairs of pants. One of them I'm wearing, the other 3 are right here. And then in here I have, this is just a packing cube that I used to travel. So this is when I travel internationally, I just keep my clothes in here. I have more shirts than I would travel with internationally, obviously, but then in here, just socks and underwear. All the socks and underwear I own are in this little packing cube. And just a couple sweatshirts and a jacket are back there. Machete. This carpeting I got off in a estate sale in Fremont during lockdown. I don't think they were supposed to be having an estate sale, but it was holding a table, and I said, I want that rug, please. So I got it for $20. It's 4x6 and makes it seem kind of cozy. This is where I pee, Cafe Bustelo. This is where I do my larger business. I don't really use it, but I have it. I eat a very high fiber diet, and if I'm stealth camping in a residential neighborhood, it's nice to know that I don't have to scramble. When it's not in use, I just throw things like these are baby wipes to just clean up in the morning. These are full body wipes. I got these at REI, and it's like a body towel. It's pretty big. I use about 2 of them per shower, but I don't use them very often. And then if I do need to use the bucket here, I just line it with a couple of these trash bags, 2 of them. Toilet paper in there, those Walmart wet wipe toilet paper things. And then this is just pipe insulation. So 20-liter bucket and pipe insulation. I learned that from Bob Wells. That's what he does, and he's been doing this a long time. A yoga mat, my shower. This is also a Bob Wells idea. Garden sprayer, 2-gallon garden sprayer, just spray painted black. But nothing in it now because I'm in Northern California and it's really cold at night and I don't want it to freeze. And I'm between house sits, so I have access to proper showers. But this is what I would use to shower. I would just fill it up, put it in the sun, and pressurize it and just hose myself off. And away we go. Turning to the ceiling. This is an entertainment center, I think, but I just use it for my string lights, which is pretty cool. So that fabric is the same as the fabric in front. It was part of my old curtain system, and I just used some spray adhesive to attach it to the ceiling. And then those string lights were actually my only source of light for a long time. I just picked those up at Canadian Tire. So that's pretty cool. Some old political buttons. These are pieces of artwork. Dewey James is the artist. DeweyJamesStudio.com, I believe, is her site, but she does really interesting art. That's my favorite. So that's up on the ceiling. So that's the first thing I see. It's like a boy with a balloon and a compass and a galaxy, which kind of fits with the whole galaxy theme. So but yeah, she's a really talented artist, so I like to have a lot of her artwork around. I've got some more on this side too. This is a really stupid thing. I hate this thing, but it looked a lot bigger in the Amazon pictures. It's a fan. I've got it Velcroed to the side there, and you know, it suits me when I'm at my desk or on my bed. Okay, this is my desk. Got my laptop on it, and that table I found on Craigslist in Oakland. It's a $40 Amazon maybe table made. I didn't buy it on Amazon. She bought it new on Amazon for $40, and then just sold it to me for I think 20. But it collapses, so it just rides on the side. I just tuck it back there between the chair and the side there. And in fact, I'm going to take it down in a second so I can show you around easier. But that's kind of my setup. So I can just sit there and work, because I do work remotely. This is my phone holder. I obviously have one in front when I'm driving, but this is what I use at night. I keep it there when I sleep so I can find it so it doesn't like fall down a crack. And also if I'm sitting at my desk, I can, you know, just have it there. Okay, so here I've got bear spray. I live in Alaska. I mean, it works on people too. And, head torch in here. Got my Kindle, hard drive, a couple electronic things. And then this remote powers my little light system here. It's kind of fun. It does do solid colors and does do white, so I can use this as a light. Reflectix is what I use for the windows. I'm able to do stealth. I have the one side of the Reflectix spray painted black and then covered in black fabric, so from the outside it looks completely blacked out. Yeah, for this video I didn't put it all the way flush against it. I also did cut out little portholes, so I don't have to, if I want to see outside, I can just open it up like that, and I don't have to take the whole thing apart. So that's pretty handy. And when I'm driving, I just keep them underneath. I store them underneath the bed. There are a couple right there that I don't have on right now. Stores them flat and keeps them clean. Okay, so coming around to the other side. This is the non-automatic door side. In here I just have like, there's a multivitamin stuff, extra deodorant, extra toothpaste. This is full of work clothing and extra fabric and just random stuff, biking stuff. This is all my biking. There's extra seat, cleaning stuff for the bike, lube, helmet, bike shorts and shirt. So when I bought the van, it had 3 hubcaps, and so I decided to get rid of all of them because it just looked better that way, and it looks less soccer mommy. It looks kind of trashy, which I like. Cycling is very important to me, so I've got my road bike and my mountain bike there. These are really excellent parachutes when I'm driving. The bike hitch itself is really heavy, and part of the reason is because it swings out, which you'll see in a second. But so between that and the weight of especially my mountain bike, 35 pounds, my road bike here is really lightweight, just less than 20 pounds. I'm willing to put up with the inconvenience of traveling with bikes attached to it. It's really hard to stealth camp with bikes too, because nobody leaves their bikes attached. First time I tried stealth camping with both of these bikes, I was sleeping in my van for about an hour, and then somebody tried to steal them from me. It swings out, which is nice, and then I can access the back. So here's my little kitchenette system. This bin is my coffee bin, so I'm very serious about my coffee. I use a Chemex and a reusable Chemex filter. Beans are in here. This is a mechanical grinder. I have a little camp stove. Let's see if I can take it out one-handed. Probably not. I gotta get an assistant. But it's an MSR. So this is my saucepan, bowls. In here is silverware, and in here is my little camp stove. And then I've got propane right there. All my food, most of my food anyway, is in here. I've got wraps and things. There's apples, bagels, chickpeas, some of the Costco bars, plant-based tuna. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's not very good. Tasty Bite things I get at those boxes in Costco. I know I live in a van, but I shop in bulk at Costco. Here I've got paper towels, my guilty pleasure. I know, single use, but paper towels are pretty nice to have. So tools, like this is my metric system to work on my van. And regular tools, kind of jammed in there. Got a drill, vehicle cleaning stuff. Documents, files, vinegar is nice to have for cleaning. Bottle of wine that a friend of mine made. So over here, extension cords, my jump pack. It's got jumper cables. I just keep this charged so I can jump start my vehicle if I'm out in the sticks. I do carry jumper cables underneath here too. This is a white noise machine. I didn't buy it for van life, but I just happen to have it anyway. 5-gallon water jug, and I've got one of those USB rechargeable dispensers. So just press the button and there's my water. So I just fill that up at Safeway. I drink about 3 liters of water a day, so this 5 gallons does not last me very long between cooking, making coffee, and drinking water. I keep a couple extra gallons of water around. This stainless steel bowl I can use for washing dishes, shaving. If I need to shave, I can just do it in there. This is just vinegar and lemon juice and water. This is how I clean things. So in here, kitchen stuff, some bamboo silverware, bamboo plates. And then, there are bananas. Yeah, bamboo, more bamboo silverware. What is that? White pepper and Dr. Bronner's hot sauce, sriracha, typical millennial crap in there. This is my fridge. It's a Kululi 10 liter, and I power it with my Jackery. Absolutely chews through the Jackery. It's a 240, which is also the price. I maybe should have gone one size higher for the fridge, because the fridge drains it in about 6 or 7 hours if I'm not charging the Jackery. But yeah, it works. So I've got it. This is the fridge right here. This is for my this I just got Velcroed. This is for those lights that I showed earlier. Random USB things I can just plug in here. This light is my reading light if I'm at my desk, but if I'm cooking or something, I can just move it over here and use it that way. Vaunt. Vaunt is the name. Definitely not made in the USA. So this is the input for the Jackery. And I just always keep this plugged in, and this goes into the car adapter. And so I'm able to charge as I'm driving. When I'm not driving, when I'm in one place for a while, I have the solar panels, the Jackery Solar Saga 60. Even in full bright sun, the maximum input I've been able to get into the Jackery is 47 watts. It's a 60 watt system, but I've never been able to get that. But 47 watts still, it'll charge the Jackery from 0 to 60, 0 to full in a few hours. So that just kind of lives back there. And the final thing is this little table that I have. The table itself is a piece of plywood about 2 feet wide by 4 feet long, and I got that cut at Home Depot. It just rests on 2 1x2s that are attached to the legs of the bed frame. And then I covered the table in oilcloth from Joann fabric and affixed a handle to it. So this just slides out. But yeah, I just use that thing to kind of prop it up. And then as you can see, I've got a little area here where I can stand, access everything I need to, including my water, and yeah, just cook on my little table. So it's a pretty decent kitchen setup, I think. I'm happy with it.